Movie was pretty bad, pretty boring, but it was nowhere near as bad as the first two, nor as problematic. So I guess I can sorta say something good about this one. They also have like a weird thing where they have this racist character in the movie, and everybody's just kind of fine with it. Like, I thought that was weird. Nobody really acknowledges that he's clearly racist. Brendan Fletcher is back, and he probably has about the same amount of screen time as the second one. And he's a completely different character. But he gets killed after only having like a few minutes of screen time. Just like the second one. This one, in the second one, he was a guy named Jeremy. And this one, his name is Finn. He gets bitten by a werewolf, so they kill him. There's also this weird thing that they don't explain, that apparently you can tell if someone's a werewolf by if you put a leech on their chest, the leech will go crazy on their chest. I don't know, they didn't explain it at all. The movie kind of contradicts the first movie. This whole movie is a contradiction. But in the ending, Ginger gets bitten by a werewolf again. But this will be the first time since this is a prequel. Anyways, she's still a werewolf at the end of the movie. Not a full-blown werewolf, but she's still a werewolf. And they say sisters forever together, or whatever bullshit catchphrase they made up from the first movie. This whole movie is a contradiction. Like, they didn't know werewolves existed. Yet this whole movie is about them being stranded on an island with werewolves. It's ridiculous. They also contradict a minor detail from the first movie, which is, first movie, she simply starts growing hair on her bite mark. Ginger does. And that gets her freaked out. But at the same time, she recently started her period. So they try and be hopeful that that's just the cause of it, and it's like puberty or some bullshit like that in the first movie. So they go to the nurse and ask about hair in strange places, so she just assumes, puberty stuff. And that's kind of how they figure, that's how they kind of, guess that, oh, it's not really a werewolf thing, it's just a puberty thing. They try and slide it off in the first movie. In this movie, it sticks with the hair on the bite mark, so that's not really a continuity error. But the fact that the sister saw hair growing on it and she didn't think it was weird. But in the first movie, she thought hair growing on the bite mark was weird. It is definitely a contradiction. But yeah, movie sucked. Not as bad as the other two, though.